As we continue now with Minister Mchunu's testimony before the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, let's actually take you now to the analysis. We're joined by Melusi Xulu, legal analyst, who joins us this afternoon. Good afternoon, Melusi. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, there's quite a lot to talk about. The commissioners are pulling no punches today. The commission has spent a great deal of time on the Minister's directive to the National Commissioner to establish a taxi violence task team in the Eastern Cape. On the very same month, he directed that the political killings task team be disbanded. Now, we also heard the Commissioner Bole asking the minister, how could he have issued opposite directives in the same month if he has belabored the point that he doesn't believe in task teams with narrow scopes? What did you make of just that?
Good afternoon to you, Mfundo, and to the viewers at home. Thank you for having me. My view is it's very strange that you have a position where you want to disband a task team, which I think on stats, if I've viewed, it's a very functional task team. Advocate Elaine, who's the DPP in KZN at NPA, has mentioned that the soldiers on the ground have mentioned that. And then on the same month in which you are disbanding, you decide that you must form another task team, but you are saying you want to save money or their budgetary constraints, but you are busy trying to form another. So I believe that was strange, and I don't think the explanation for me was satisfactory.
Speaking of that explanation, the minister went on to respond that, according to him, the Eastern Cape Taxi Violence Task Team was distinguishable in that it was going to beef up the murder and robbery unit. But we then heard Advocate Madlanga Commission coming in there and saying, no, Minister, when just perusing through your documents, nothing in there indicates that this was going to be some sort of a booster to the murder and robbery unit. And then he went on to concede and say, actually, indeed, nothing in there indicates that it was going to beef up the murder and robbery unit, and then just went on to attribute this to perhaps an issue in his precision in writing. How is the minister faring honestly in his testimony?
I believe that he must be knowledgeable of what he has drafted and reports, so that when he speaks about that, he will not speak about something that is actually not in the documents or it's not substantiated. So when you say that it was going to beef up the murder and robbery.
All right, unfortunately, we've lost there our legal expert. That's Melusi Xulu from Donda Attorneys speaking to us there. Quite a very interesting testimony today, and we certainly will be bringing in our senior reporter, Kanima Panga, just to give us analysis on exactly what has been taking place today. I believe that we have Melusi Xulu back on the line. Melusi, you were just stating there around the response that you believe that a minister must articulate his intentions properly on paper.
Yes, that's correct, Mfundo. I was saying that it's important to, when you articulate what you've written, it's the same thing, so that at least it makes sense and it's substantiated. So it shows that the minister, there are certain important things that he leaves out, and it makes us to doubt his reasoning on why he is disbanding on the one case and he's creating another task team in Eastern Cape.
Then to his legal representative, we know that he's being represented by Advocate Toby, and he applied for re-examination. What could be the legal strategy there?
Okay, Mfundo, basically, when you have been cross-examined, when you finish the leading evidence, firstly you did evidence, and then you are cross-examined by those who are opposing. For example, if you're an accused, the prosecutor will cross-examine you. Your legal representative has to re-examine you on what you are cross-examined on, so that explanations could be properly explained. So he'll be in a position, or she'll be in a better position, to assist you to articulate the issues that came out of the cross-examination. So that is why he wants to make sure that he comes back and, in inverted commas, cleans up what is potentially a mess.